So here we go. There's a clan war between Feint Gaming and tQ.Quick. Right now, overall score, Feint Gaming is up 2-0 in this, I guess, best out of 5. Each 1v1 series is best out of 3. And here we go. This is our third set. JaySu here, representing tQ.Quick, are green as Zerg at the top right. And Corinthos are red, representing Feint Gaming, my personal clan, at the bottom left of Zelnaga Caverns.
Yeah, this is a definitely a great map for both players. Zerg especially can easily get that expansion up. The distance is it's pretty long for any kind of rush. What I like to see probably from Corinthos is a nice siege tank marine push. So, basically it's around the 10-minute mark, but throws up the expansion just behind it, and it usually can catch a Zerg off guard, especially if roaches are not in the way. Now we haven't seen roaches from any of the Zerg players at the moment in this tournament, so we'll have to see. But we do have JaySu, I believe, checking for proxy at the moment, and lagging.
So yeah, haven't seen any roaches in this clan war yet. Didn't see Big Bad Beaver versus Swarm game 1 and 2, so not 100% sure, but actually thinking, no, never mind. So by looks of it, JaySu is gonna go right across. Corinthos getting that barracks, refinery, very standard, and by looks of it, JaySu getting that 14 hatch. Zelnaga Cavern does have a long rush distance, but not so easy to defend natural.
It's very true. The natural does have a very, very, very wide position. I do say I would like to see the siege tank push because of this small hole that Blizzard has decided to put in between the Zelnaga towers and the expansion. If you can stick a siege tank just behind the hole here at the moment, and basically send up a few marines, it can lure Zerglings like no tomorrow. It's definitely good for those tank pushes, and we'll see if Corinthos can get this SCBA. It should be able to, no problem.
So yep, Corinthos getting in there, seeing the spawning pool. No gas from JaySu, so not gonna get any speed anytime soon by looks of it. Gonna rely on spine crawlers.
For sure.
Oh, and Corinthos being... Oh, okay, he does escape. Oh my god, Corinthos, what skills do you have? Look at those marines scouting out that overlord, and by the looks of it, he's going to be able to shoot it down.
Yeah, and this is actually pretty bad for JaySu. It's actually probably going to supply cap him if he takes that down, no problem.
By the looks of it, yeah, completely supply blocked. So wow, great play from Corinthos, able to find that overlord there, predicting where it will be. And by the looks of it, Corinthos getting tech lab and factory. Looks like your siege tank may be possible. Oh, actually no, getting marauders right now.
Getting marauders at the moment, which is pretty interesting, possibly expecting the roach to come along. We don't have anything at the moment for our Zerg player, as he just has one gas at the moment, possibly looking to throw up that roach warrant after, but it's pretty common to see the standard roach rush here, so we'll have to see what he does.
Hellion Marauder is the choice by Corinthos. Let's see how good Corinthos' micro is. Oh, gonna lose both of these Zerglings and not even take a hit by looks of it by Corinthos, and JaySu still lagging. No research coming in for Corinthos. He is getting the starport, so we're going to see what comes out of here.
I'm definitely thinking about the starport. There we go. I was going to say Banshee play is obviously on the way, throwing up another Rax as well, so we're going to see Banshee play into probably Marine, and even Siege Tank, as well as throwing up an expansion at the moment, so Banshee could be, it could cause a nice chunk of damage at the moment. There is only one queen out, so...
One Banshee is on the way, no cloaking. He is getting tech lab for that barracks, so could transition into some, like you said, siege tank marine. Actually getting a Viking right after this Banshee. This is really smart. I remember long time ago, I can't remember how long, but Silver did this similar kind of build. He did a few Hellions, but Corinthos using one Hellion, poke in there a bit, getting one Banshee, and then into one Viking, using that Viking to harass Overlords while Banshee harasses the drones.
Yeah, it's a really smart idea too. I mean, these Overlords are extremely out of position at the moment. The Banshee is moving around to the side. JaySu will possibly spot this Banshee.
He didn't spot it, so. Oh, Hellion could get surrounded. Great micro from Corinthos, though. Oh, Banshee gets spotted, though. We're gonna see if JaySu quickly. Yes, he is quickly trying to retreat his natural expansion's queen, but here comes Corinthos. Banshee could take out a queen before the second queen comes. No, by the looks of it, he is gonna back off.
Smart idea. A little harass here from JaySu, just checking that front door, making sure that the expansion is not up at the moment. Both orbital commands just basically pumping for the economy of Corinthos as well. He's just getting stim packs on the way as well as pumping marines. So.
And look at this harassment. Corinthos now killing some overlords. Corinthos has not lost a single unit this game so far. If you look at units
Smart
lost
play.
tab, so stim pack is on the way. So is combat shield, pumping a lot of marines. Still haven't switched to starport and factory for siege tanks though.
Not just yet. We should see it pretty soon. I believe he's just waiting for his second expansion. His expansion 2 pop up as well. So we should see some refiners coming up as well. So more barracks being placed down. And Zergling's running in here, see what kind of damage you can do.
Zergling running into the main. I don't know if that was a smart idea, for there are marines here to counter this. Corinthos did lose that Viking to a queen earlier, that queen having 1 kill. And JaySu, really scared by the looks of it, putting down 2 more Spine Crawler, Baneling's Nest, and he does have an Evo Chamber as well as a Spire.
Definitely switching himself into, I believe we're probably going to be seeing Ling, Muta, Baneling. It's a pretty common play by Zerg. So, basically what we'll have to see here from Corinthos is nice micro, split up his marines if he can. Stim pack is done as well as combat shields, so we'll have to see what kind of effect this will have on Corinthos if they meet army to army.
7 mutas are here for JaySu, gonna fly across, could go for the main. There are 2 missile turrets behind the mineral line, 1 missile turret at the top of the base, and by the looks of it, only now getting the missile turrets at that natural expansion.
Yeah, and I think what JaySu is going to do is just basically going to be intimidating the opponent. It's going to be able to take down
missile turrets. Wow, missile turret gets taken out, but here comes the marine to reinforce. Corinthos smartly not choosing his impact. Whoa, JaySu losing a lot more mutas than he really should have there, taking a lot more hits, and also lost the overseer.
For sure, he lost about 2 or 3 mutas there, as well as the overseer, and that can actually be a big deal. I like this play over here by Corinthos right beside his natural expansion, throwing out the supply depots, stopping any kind of run buys at the moment, as I just missed. The mutas did take out that Banshee top, so another expansion coming down here for JaySu on the right hand side. Very smart play.
Here's the first siege tank from Corinthos. Siege mode is about half done. Looking at the armies tab, wow, Corinthos has such a bigger army right now.
For sure, but there's Banelings being done, and Baneling speed is almost complete, so if Corinthos does decide to move onto this group, he could be in a lot of trouble. Definitely needs to be careful.
Ooh, JaySu once again lagging, but looking at the units tab, 15 Banelings, and speed is now completed. But looks like Corinthos looking for that third expansion, not going to see it. And like I said, a lot of marines could die to Banelings very easily, especially on creep.
Yeah, Baneling speed is complete, so these Banelings are definitely going to be quite a pain on and off creep. That is the scary thing. There's, as we've probably seen before, there's regular banelings, which are just a joke whenever it comes to TVZ. Whenever banelings with speed, you're absolutely, you need to pay attention to every single move. One wrong click, can definitely take out this entire set of Marines. So,
by the looks of it, there are roaches on completed, and roach speed about to complete as well. Carapace level 1 for ground is also about to complete, and by the looks of it, Overlord drop is being researched right now.
It's very interesting. We're probably going to be seeing the Overlords drop on top of the Marines during battle. Roaches are actually made as well, which is incredible. He has 12 roaches on the field at the moment, which is fantastic. So, getting, definitely pathogen glands as well as ventriloquist sacs, and a hive on the way as well. So, possibly going to see the Infestor Plague to definitely rip apart these Marines. No problem at all.
This guy comes down taking out the creep tumors, but there he does see the banelings and zerglings there. Don't know if he should engage. Yes, he does back off. Really need to find out this sort of expansion can easily take it out.
Definitely, that's exactly what it needs to do. Corinthos is not scattered over to the side of the map just yet. Definitely skating in with that Marine, seeing that there is no other expansion over there. And I believe he's sending his SCV in the right direction at the moment. He's going to see this expansion. Yes, he is. He finally catches that expansion and should definitely move towards it, which is, wow, just word for word. He just decides to move his entire army that way.
Here comes the Banelings. Marine needs to be micro properly, losing a lot of Marines to the Banelings. Roach is here cleaning up, and JaySu lagging during that battle by the looks of it. But yeah, wow. But here, reinforcement by the looks of it. Corinthos needs to focus down the mutas though. C-Chan can't deal damage to those roaches.
Yeah, very, very smart play. Roaches would just eat alive most of this Marine army at the moment. They do have one ground carapace, and I believe a drop of a roach is on the way. No.
Oh, nice fungal growth. And units from the back as well. Corinthos' army getting destroyed.
Definitely, totally getting decimated. More banelings and zerglings on the way. Trying to reinforce with medevacs and a siege tank as well. But needs to be really careful. This army of roach, infestor, and zergling is very, very dangerous. We could definitely just move right over there into it. Gonna attack this siege tank, no problem. I believe Corinthos is going to need to lift this expansion off.
Ooh, luckily JaySu did not explode those banelings onto that command center. Not really necessary right now. And right now, by the looks of it, Corinthos looks like he can just be breached right here. A lot of SCVs trying to surround these banelings. This baneling could explode and kill a lot of SCV. Nice fungal growth, killing even more. And look at all these dead SCV parts while these infestors are doing as much damage as they can, even throwing down some infested Terrans roaches pushing up.
Yeah, and smart play here, getting those roaches from JaySu. Very, very smart. Corinthos does GG.